Interview.
Hi, my name is Melissa Miller. I'm a senior producer at 2K Games working on Duke Nukem Forever. If I had to describe Duke Nukem multiplayer, I'd have to say it's all about the weapons. Duke has one of the most interesting arsenals out there, super iconic weapons and really interesting mechanics, and bringing all of that into multiplayer is just an incredibly fun, satisfying experience. You know, you play the single player game and you encounter really cool things like the shrink ray, and you're like, yeah, I shrunk that pig cop and I stomped on him, but imagine doing that to your friend. And so it's that type of, kind of really fast, over-the-top gameplay that Duke Nukem Forever multiplayer is all about. One of the things that's different is the new weapons that were introduced in Duke Nukem Forever. So now Duke has the railgun, which is essentially your sniper rifle and everything, so that definitely adds a new element to the multiplayer of Duke Nukem Forever. And additionally, the action is very fast-paced compared to, I think, maybe a lot of multiplayer games that are currently out there. One of the things that we thought was really cool and wanted to incorporate was a more meta game. And so now Duke gains levels, and there's a whole leveling system, and that ties into a certain amount of customization. So there's a lot of different things that you can do, and those are also the things that you unlock in terms of customizing Duke himself are all unlocked with challenges. So that's another kind of meta game that we've added that wasn't present in Duke Nukem 3D. And so that allows you to do specific actions or kind of over time achieve certain goals to allow you to gain extra experience that more than what you would just get in the match. Duke Nukem Forever multiplayer offers 4 different modes. They're all kind of Duke flavored. So you've got Duke Match, which is deathmatch. You've got Team Duke Match, and then you've got Hail to the King, which is King of the Hill, and Capture the Babe, where you are capturing a babe to return to your base in order to score points. In addition to the modes that we just talked about, there's actually a lot of customization that you can do to the matches themselves. We have things called mutators, and so if the host wants to create a custom match, they can use that, and they're really cool. It's really amazing to me that when you add them on, just how different your play style is. Some of the mutators that we have are things like infinite ammo, knuckle sandwich, which it removes essentially all the weapons, and you can only use melee, but you can also use pipe bombs and trip mines. Railguns only is actually really popular, and then the other one is starting with shotguns as your default weapon, and only having heavy weaponry, so things like your RPG, your Devastator, and so forth. The other thing that we have is just really interesting maps. So for instance, Duke Burger, which is actually a location from the single player, and it's this really cool area where all the players are shrunk, so there's actually no shrink ray that you can use in that map. So everybody's shrunk, and there's actually these cool environmental hazards. Then of course the jetpack. The jetpack is amazing. That is just a really, really interesting mechanic that you can take advantage of. It's not in all maps, but the ones that it's in, you definitely want to find it. Duke Nukem Forever is coming to you June 14th for North America and June 10th for International, and coming to you on PlayStation 3, 360, and PC.